Okay, so I'm going to quickly show a tutorial on how to do a course copy from a master course shell to a blank course section shell. And I'm going to use an example with our Master Spanish 1 course. And I'm going to copy that course from Master Spanish 1 to a test course copy shell that I have here that I'm also an instructor in called Test Course Copy Spanish. So to do this, you have to go to the master course, which in this case is Master Spanish 1 for us. And once we're in that course, we'll scroll down here on the left-hand side and into the control panel area. For that, we want to go to Packages and Utilities, and then, of course, Course Copy here in the Options menu. Once we do that, we get an option here on the main page to copy the selected course into a course new course. So that means like a completely new course that you would name, or an existing course ID, or an exact copy of the course, which would basically give you an ability to rename it to a new course as well. So an exact copy copies everything. But in this case, we want to copy into an existing course. So we're going to choose that option. And once we do that, you'll notice that we had the Browse option come up here beside this little Destination Course ID box. From there, we want to click Browse. And then we can search for our test course. And it's going to search by, we can say search by course ID. And that's what I'm going to do, search by course ID. So I'm going to type in test course copy Spanish, and then I'm going to hit search, and there's my course, and I'm going to copy into that course. So I'm going to click the radio button beside it and then hit submit. You'll notice that it popped that course ID into the text box here. And then I'm going to select what content I want to copy. So here I just select content areas, and it's going to copy everything that's a content area. These are generally the buttons that are on the left hand side of the page here. You'll notice those pretty much line up with that. And then if there's any adaptive release rules to the content, we want to copy that. Announcements, blogs, calendars, collaboration sessions, contacts, discussion boards, early warning systems. Everything that's in the Grade Center needs to go. Group settings, journals, rubrics, the settings for the course, the standards and alignments if you have those, tasks, the tests are important. Any Blackboard wikis if they are using them, the Wimba classroom sessions, Wimba voice authoring, voice boards, podcasters, and presentations. Those all need to go over. So we select all that content, and then you have an option down here to include the enrollments. In this case, you would not want to do that. As a new course section, you want that to be only the enrollments for the students and the instructor and those that are already enrolled in the course. So in this case, you don't want everybody from the master to be copied into the course. So leave that option unchecked, and then you simply click submit. And when you click submit, it begins the copy process. And you'll get a message if you did everything the way it was supposed to be done and everything was right. Then you'll get this message at the top in green. It says success, course copy, action queued. An email will be sent when the process is complete. And that's pretty much it. Once the process is complete, we will then be able to go back to our course list, and we can go into the test course here that we have for Spanish, and we'll be able to check that. But first I want to check my email and make sure that nothing has come in. So far I don't have a message from Blackboard saying that has been completed. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back to Blackboard, and I'm going to go and check the course itself. And we can go into the course as the actions are being queued up and everything. That's fine. And we can check to make sure it is being queued. You'll notice that this this blank shell had the landing page set as the home page. That's normal. There's some cleanup that always has to be done in a blank shell. You can do that before or after in this case. So I can choose to hide this if I want to. That way the students don't see that. Or I can remove that link if I want to. So you'll notice that now the color scheme has changed back after I did a refresh on that. I have my announcements page for the Spanish course in here, and I have all my lessons and content there. So I can go in here and click the content. Now, as an instructor, it would be prudent for you to review the content, make sure everything came over cleanly, make sure things aren't missing, that you can drill down below this first level and that everything is there, so you can kind of go through these things and see if they are working. But that is pretty much it. That's how to copy a course, master course into a course shell.